So today we are going to see how we can set up virtual machine and install Kali Linux in it. So without wasting any time, let's get started. First of all, you have to go to this website virtualbox.org. I'm gonna put the link in the description as well. Then click on the Windows host. Since I'm using a Windows PC, then I have to install for Windows. Since I have already downloaded a file, so I'm not gonna download that again. Let's go to this file and double click on this file .exe virtualbox. It's a kind of a simple process. You just have to do next, and it's giving you the feature requires 210 MB on your hard drive. It has 3 of 3 sub features selected, and those sub features are VirtualBox USB support, VirtualBox networking, VirtualBox bridge networking, and VirtualBox Python support. You don't have to you don't have to worry about any of those things. You just change the location. If you are not interested in C location, I am changing this to D, and nothing more I am changing here. I'm just making another folder here. Let's create another folder with VirtualBox, I guess. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, and next, and yes, I'm missing dependencies, Python core, yes, and then install it. Click on finish. Since the installation is completed, let's open this virtual machine and hit new. Since I want to create a new virtual machine of Kali Linux, I want to make a new machine of Kali Linux, so let's give it a name, Kali, and let me choose a folder where I'm going to where every file regarding this machine is going to get placed. Let me give this D folder and select folder. Now I have to in that dialog box I have to give a Kali Linux ISO file. To set up Kali Linux in this VirtualBox, I need some file to install Kali Linux in this VirtualBox, and I will be needing ISO file. So let us download ISO file. Then for that you have to go to this website kali.org and then go to get Kali, and then from there you have to click on installer images, and from there you have to click on a 64 installer complete offline installation with customization. If you are using 64-bit PC, then you have to download 64-bit, or if you are using 32, then you have to install 32-bit. Let's download this. I have already downloaded this file, so I'm not gonna download it again. Now go to this file, and in the third dialog box, let's select this file. Just select this file, and you don't have to change anything else. Just click next, and you have to assign the processor and the base memory. Base memory is your RAM, and you have to assign RAM. Just I am assigning here, I guess, 4 GB, and then click next. Here you have to create a virtual hard disk, and in this hard disk all your Kali Linux files are going to be placed, or all your files in Kali Linux that you will be creating in future are going to be in this virtual hard disk. So I am giving it so I am assigning this 25 GB. You can assign some more or less as per your requirement. After assigning the GBs of your virtual hard disk, just without changing anything, you can click next. Click next. So after doing all of this, your Kali is going to be listed here, and it will look like something like this. To start the machine, let's double click on Kali. But after that I have to install Kali Linux on this virtual machine that I have allocated spaces and memory and RAM and processor. The installation of Kali Linux is also very simple. You have to do just without making any complex changes. You just have to do next like you have done before. So let's go for the graphical installation, and that will be even much more easier than just install Kali. Here you just have to choose language, which is English, and just hit continue. United States, continue. American English, continue. It will take some time, I guess, and I'm gonna fast forward it. And now you have to give the host name of the system. I will be giving it Huzi. And the domain name, I will be giving it, you can give anything you want. Let me give it huzafa@google.com. Hit continue. Here you have to give a name of a new user. You will not be using the root, but instead there will be a user, and for that user you have to give the name. And let me give this Muhammad Huzaifa. And I have to give this user a username. I'm gonna give it Huzi. Okay, let me give this Huzaifa. The username you have entered is invalid with a lowercase. Okay, so I was giving it in uppercases. Let me give it in lowercase. Where is that? I think it's here. Set up user and password. Okay, let me give this something else. Username. Let me give this Huzaifa in small. Let's give a password. Let's set a password. Reconfirm that password. Let's set the time, the time zone. Let's set the time zone. It's the Eastern we are in, and now it's going to take some time. Let me fast forward this for you. Okay, here it's going to ask for the partition disk. Let me use the entire virtual disk that we have created. Guided use entire disk. Let me click this and hit continue. Okay, yes. Note that all data on the disk you select will be erased, but not before you have confirmed that you really want to make the changes. Okay, let's give it continue. It's saying to select the partition. Let's hit continue. All the files in one partition I want to keep, and I don't want to make any other partition. Finish partitioning and write changes to the disk. One logical and one primary. Okay, so let's hit continue without doing any changes here. Hit continue. The partition tables of the following devices are changed. If you continue the change, the list below will return to the disk. Yes, of course, hit continue. This is going to take some time. Let me fast forward this for you as well. At this point, the core of the Linux has been installed. Let us create a desktop of the Linux. Just hit continue. Now this is going to take some time. Let me fast forward this as well. Now here it is asking me to install grub bootloader. Just I want to install it and select yes and hit continue. Now here it is asking me where I want to install grub bootloader. I am going to install this in my primary UEFI partition and select dev sta, which is virtual hard disk, and hit continue. This is going to take some time. Let me fast forward this as well. It's about to complete. Here you go, your Kali has been installed. Let us click Kali Linux. Now start our Kali Linux. For full screen you can just go to view and enter full screen, switch to full screen mode, and this is going to look very cool. Now enter the username that we set it up and the password as well. Oops, I think my username was this, and let me enter the password as well. Yes. Now this is going to look like this. Your Kali's desktop is going to look like this. If you want to exit this full screen mode, you can just go to down below your screen and click view, and there you can click on full screen mode and the full screen mode will be exited. One thing here what I want to show is that I am currently connected to the internet, and you can use the browser here, which is Firefox, and here you can see I'm connected to wired connection 1, and this is a LAN connection, this is a wired connection. My host machine, base machine, is currently connected to Wi-Fi. Let me hit Facebook, and as you can see I'm connected to internet. It's working fine, but this is a wired connection and I am not connected to any wire. I am using Wi-Fi on my base machine. Then why is it showing wire? When you will be testing your network, or you will be working on Wi-Fi pen testing, you cannot use this wired connection. You have to have a wireless adapter and then connect it to it and make the settings change. And to change those settings, exit this full screen mode, go to machine, and then go to USB, and then add new USB filter, and there you have to choose your wireless adapter that you have connected to your PC or laptop. Select that adapter and click OK. And I have to change my network settings as well. Go to settings and go to network, and from NAT change it to internal network. Click OK. Now it's going to change to Wi-Fi, but the thing is that my wireless adapter is not supported by Kali Linux, so it's facing a problem here. But your adapter, if it is supporting Kali Linux, that is going to change to Wi-Fi. In my case it is not going to change to Wi-Fi because it is not supporting my Kali Linux, or Kali Linux don't support that Wi-Fi adapter that I have, an old one basically, which is why I am having this issue. So I am changing it to wired connection again, and changing it to bridge adapter, and this bridge adapter is going to replicate the network of my host machine onto this virtual machine. So if I am using that Wi-Fi adapter on my Windows base machine, that wireless connection is going to be replicated as wired connection on this virtual machine if I am using the bridge adapter. And as you can see, my connection has been changed to wired connection, and now I am again connected to the internet. Okay, so that is all. We have successfully built our Kali Linux virtual machine running on VirtualBox on my PC, Windows PC. Let us run some Linux commands and we are good to go. Here, just launch the terminal, ls, it's fine. We can see the desktop, it's fine. So this is it. We have successfully installed Kali Linux on our virtual machine. That is all for now. For more tutorials like this, just like the video and subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon as well. Until then, take care, peace out.